Hello Sagittarius, I am Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of April 14th, 2024. I will begin by drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards, and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify the message even further in order to give you a more comprehensive and deeper meaning, and that way you know what to prepare for in the week ahead. Now, please remember, this is a general collective reading, and that means that not every message today may resonate with you, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means that it is for another Sagittarius watching. With that said, I hope I can hop onto your timeline and get you some information so you can prepare. Let's begin. So last week, Sag, you had a possible face-to-face encounter. There was an individual contemplating, and for some of you, they were going to take the action. For others, they were contemplating it, and so it could be done this week. So be mindful of that. Your cards were drama starter, stalker, and fake flexing. So we'll see if any of that crosses over. During the pre-shuffle, the same card for you, I think for Scorpio may have come out, and a lot of it was the travel card. So I don't know if just some of you are making travel plans or on vacation this week or thinking of traveling or something like that. So we'll see if that comes out this week for you. So let's tap in now to the Sagittarius Collective for the week of April 14th, 2024. What do they not see coming? What do they need to prepare for? What do they need to know about? And we'll do one more shuffle here, please and thank you. Your first card, Sag, is Played Out. Your second card, Thief. This could be loss, which is physical, emotional, financial. We'll see what that's all about. And then Threatening. Someone could be trying to intimidate you or could be intimidated by you. So at the bottom of the deck for tarot, I always look at it kind of like what you don't see coming. That's like in the shadows. For this deck, it's issues that you will be dealing with, but to a lesser extent, or at least not as impactful as the ones that came out. Clout hungry. This is an individual who will do or say anything to get attention, someone who's overly dramatic and quite honestly will even reduce themselves to lying in order to get your attention. You have blocking. You could be blocking someone or someone is blocking you from a person, a relationship, or a situation, or an opportunity. And then you have happiness hater. So I think you might be having a bit of a glow up and feeling really good this week. And there's someone, if you look in the photo, like in the shadows, in the silhouette, not liking your happiness or kind of hating on it. So just be mindful of that. All right, Played Out. Let's see what tarot has. For the Sagittarius Collective, please clarify Played Out for the week of April 14th, 2024. What is this all about? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Played Out is clarified by the moon. The moon in the upright could talk about illusion, fear, secrets, something you don't know about. Could also be your subconscious, intuition, as well as insecurity. Second card, the sun, quite the complete opposite. So fun, warmth, success, positivity. I will say we just had that solar eclipse in the full moon. In the new moon of Aries. And a lot of people are just kind of eclipsing situations and relationships that no longer serve them. So I find it interesting that you had both of these with that solar lunar eclipse that we just had, but we'll clarify that more. Thief, some type of loss or feeling robbed or feeling theft, and it could be physical, emotional, or financial. What is this all about for the Sagittarius Collective for the week of April 14th, 2024? And we'll get one more shuffle here, please and thank you. Thief is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands looks good, smells good. This is the fastest knight in the tarot deck out of 4. Very energetic, very passionate, very lustful, very action orientated. Could also be an impulsive energy. That could be you, right? It's a fire sign. It's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Please clarify this further. We're going to do one more shuffle, and I felt inclined to do one more shuffle instead of taking the card underneath. Sometimes I receive these intuitive messages. So one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. There is a method to my madness. Next card, Temperance. Temperance talks about balance, moderation, patience. Threatening for the Sagittarius Collective. Why is threatening here for the week of April 14th, 2024? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Threatening is clarified by Justice. Got a lot of major arcana cards here. Justice talks about this is divine justice, something coming in from the divine to help you. It's fairness, it's truth, it's a cause and effect. It could also denote a law or going to court. Lady Justice in the card is wielding the sword of truth, the Ace of Swords, right? So this is something that's very, very honest or good coming for you. Five of Swords in the reverse is an individual who might be open to change. Could be about a disagreement or argument or strife you previously had, but it looks like you're getting over it, even though you might be holding on to some past resentment because of it. Okay, let's see what this is all about. The Moon. Why is the Moon here for the Sagittarian collective for this week? And what does that have to do with played out? Please clarify the Moon. I have the windows open, so if you're hearing fireworks and noises, I'm sorry. Please clarify the Moon. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Moon is clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands in one column. Here you are, King of Wands. Next card, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is someone who's in a self-imposed prison, thinking negative thoughts or just thoughts on a repetitive cycle. And Knight of Cups in the reverse, someone who could be a little unrealistic, emotionally imbalanced, possibly even feeling jealous or emotionally moody. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Why is the Sun here, and how does that pertain to played out for the Sagittarian collective? Sagittarius? For the Sagittarius collective this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Sun is clarified by Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is someone who has a long-term view, a long-term vision. They plant seeds for the future. The Seven of Swords in reverse could be someone breaking free, mentally breaking free from something. And then the Magician in reverse. Not my favorite card. Magician in the upright, I love it. But the Magician in reverse is someone who uses all of their tools and talents and resources for the purposes of manipulation. So let's see what this is all about. Bottom of the deck for this, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Some possible financial failure or feeling a bit lonely. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, definitely someone stuck in the past in an unrealistic way, almost thinking of people or situations from the past in a fond way when in fact they were not. Kind of like putting things on a pedestal. And that High Priestess in reverse, again, this is ruled by the Moon, and we already got that Moon card. A hidden agenda or someone not listening to their intuition, right? Not listening to their inner voice. Excuse me. All right, let's see what this is all about. So it looks like, Sag, for you this week, you are resonating, whether you're male or female, in the energy of the King of Wands, right? Someone who's a visionary, they think out of the box, they have their crap together, looking good, feeling good in your own skin, right? So to the 3D world, to the 3D world, what you're projecting out to everyone is this very cool and confident individual. But behind the scenes, you are thinking of something that has happened over and over and over again on a cycle. So you're almost like a prisoner in your own head with your own thoughts. And these thoughts are leaving you very emotionally imbalanced this week. And I believe that the Moon card, this clarifying the Moon card, is saying that even though a situation is over and played out and done with, and maybe in the physical world you're no longer dealing with it, mentally and emotionally you are, and it could be drumming up a lot of emotions for you this week, maybe even making you feel a bit anxious or insecure. And then that other card we had here was the Sun. So Sun is, you know, happiest card in the deck. So I do see you working hard this week, having a long-term vision to move on from something, to try to break free from that mental prison that you kind of have put yourself in. But it's almost like you're doing it in a manipulative way. Like instead of dealing with these past traumas, you're doing other things to distract yourself, like maybe shopping too much, spending too much money, drinking. It just looks like you're wanting to be happy, right? Wanting to reclaim your happiness. But instead of working through your anxieties and insecurities and fears this week, you're putting on a brave face to the world and trying to manipulate your way out of feeling these emotions and thinking these thoughts. So, I mean, my only advice to you on that is to like talk to someone about it, someone you can confide in, or maybe do some like meditative practices, stuff like that. Find some healthier ways to achieve that happiness, and to confront these thoughts and feelings that you have, instead of you're working on breaking free from it all, from the thoughts and the emotions, but you're doing it in a negative, manipulative way. Like you're not giving yourself the chance to heal this week. Thief. The Thief card was clarified by the Knight of Wands. Again, that's certainly you. Being very action orientated this week, and again, maybe a bit impulsive. So let's see what that's all about. Please clarify the Knight of Wands in the upright, and how does that pertain to the Thief card? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. That Knight of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. So yes, someone who wants victory, public recognition, making progress, rebuilding your self-confidence. The Devil. The Devil is all about addictions, insecurities, materialism, addicted. Could be sex, could be drugs, but I mean, typically I look at it as someone who's addicted to toxic traits or someone who is not healing. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So a bit of good luck and a new cycle of your life coming, almost like a destined turning point for you. Temperance, which is your card, Sagittarius, in the Major Arcana. Why is Temperance here, and how does that pertain to the Thief card? Let's get one more cycle here, please. One more cycle. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Temperance in the upright is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be feeling lazy or bored, or just feeling stuck, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles in the upright is the slowest knight in the deck, and when it's reversed, it's either delayed or stuck. Next card we have is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Could be someone hopelessly like drifting away from a person or situation. Could also denote someone from the past, even you, since it's clarifying temperance, kind of coming back around again. So the meaning of that card will depend on what the next card is. Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's kind of a lack of looking into the future. For this, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone who is second fastest knight in the deck, right? We had the first one was the Knight. The Knight of Wands, first fastest. This is now the second fastest. This is someone coming in very opinionated who wants to speak their truth. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be someone wanting to discuss why they can't work with you, or why you're refusing to work with them on a particular project or relationship. And the Emperor. This is an individual who's coming in to try to take control of a situation and possibly want a new beginning with you. So yeah, it's someone coming back around again. So for this week, for that Thief card, we have you here again presenting to the world in the 3D world as this very confident person who's charging forward in his or her life, wanting victory over whatever toxicity you have had to deal with in your life, whether it was professional, personal, or like a romantic relationship, but wanting to conquer this demon, right? Whoever he or she is, or whatever it is, and you realizing that this is something you have to do because it's a turning point in your life. Like you have to have victory over this, and you're doing it this week, or at least attempting to do it this week, in a very bold and confident way. On the bottom here, though, we see someone coming around trying to regain or restore balance with you. So I feel like if this is an individual that you're trying to like overcome a separation with, or overcome some toxicity that they brought into your life or whatever, I see this person wanting to come back around again, and want to restore some type of balance with you this week. This Knight of Pentacles, a possible Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, is feeling a bit stuck on how to do it. But there is a desire for them to want to come back around. So they're not making any moves this week. They're lacking action to do that, lacking foresight, or lacking a long-term goal on how to restore that. But they are coming your way this week. Let me clarify that Eight of Cups, because this is what I feel they want to do, but they're kind of stuck on doing it. Although I do see them now on the bottom of the deck going from being stuck to doing it. But let me get an extra clarifier for you. That Eight of Cups in reverse, is there movement this week or contacts? Any type of communication? Queen of Pentacles came out. Again, clarifying it. It's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone in earth energy, or this person is coming back around again because of financial reasons. Please clarify the Eight of Cups in the reverse to further not identify this person. Will they be communicating with Sagittarius this week? Because right now I see them planning and they're stuck, and there is a desire in their energy to restore balance and harmony. This could be someone who is very good at making money, or this could be an issue concerning money. Could possibly be a Capricorn as well. Strength in reverse. Yeah, this person is lacking self-discipline. All right, what's the action? What is the action? There may be no action. That might be why I've received 2 non-action cards. But is there action? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. So my cards have yes or no on them. So whether it shows me an action card, I'm just going to take the yes or no off of this card. Is the person going to communicate or come towards you this week? And we have Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, this person, well, this is a yes card. So they're coming. There will be some communication. Yeah, there's a decision being made by this person on that bottom of the deck, right? There's a decision for them. They thought about this, right? They weren't quite sure what to do with the Hermit card. They're going to take the risk. Absolutely. Yep, there's that Emperor showing up again, trying to take control. So, Sag, you have an individual here or a situation that you are trying to conquer this week. You're putting on a brave face to the world, looking good, feeling good in your skin. You feel this is a turning point in your life, and you want to be able to have victory over whatever this demon is. And then here's this demon. Sorry, cross watcher, but the person that you deem is a demon, right? Wanting to restore balance, thinking about it for quite some time. Not sure what to do, feeling stuck. This could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone in earth, a lot of earth energy, or again, this could be a discussion about pentacles. So even though this person is self-doubting themselves, they are coming. And also this person is refusing to examine themselves. With the Judgment card in the reverse, they're refusing to examine what caused this situation to begin with. So clarifying that Thief card, this person either stole something from you, financial, physical, emotional, or they feel you did. But either way, they're coming back around this week to try to balance the scales, balance the situation with you. So that could be that thing from last week where you had that face-to-face encounter. So for those of you who didn't have that or didn't receive that communication, that could still be rolling over into this week, and this could be the week that the individual actually decides to do it. Threatening now. We have someone who is trying to intimidate or threaten you this week. They could be looking for justice, or maybe you are. Why is justice here in the upright for the Sagittarian collective, and how does that pertain to the threatening card? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Justice in the upright is clarified by the Hierophant in the reverse. Someone who's trying to challenge the status quo. The Four of Wands. This could be someone like coming to your home again, right? This is the Four of Wands. This is where you celebrate. This is your space where you feel good. Could be someone you once shared a home with or once were married to. Community. Your next card. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. There was a lack of teamwork here. Okay. Five of Swords. That could be you not wanting to work with this person. Five of Swords in reverse. Open to change, but still holding resentment. This is after a conflict where you maybe had a lot of tension with someone who betrayed you or wanted to win at all costs. And now you're kind of in the mood of like, okay, I don't want to deal with you anymore. I'm holding on to like past resentment, maybe feeling a bit jaded about what they did. Please clarify the Five of Swords in the reverse. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Five of Swords in the reverse is clarified by the Six of Swords. Yeah, you don't want conflict. You want to move on to calmer waters. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Five of Cups. Okay. Okay. So you have an individual here this week. I don't believe this is you at all, Sag. I don't. Bottom of the deck for this row is a Page of Wands. So there is some enthusiastic communication or message coming your way. Someone wants, there's that Ace of Wands again. Someone wants a new beginning. If this is a love relationship, they want a passionate new beginning with you. Two of Wands in the reverse. They're just not planning this well. They're not planning their next move well. They're kind of almost coming at you haphazardly, if that makes sense. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. This person is fearing an inevitable end to their relationship with you, and they're going to be very overly emotional this week, maybe even verbally abusive. Yikes. So you have this individual, whoever he or she may be, coming across this week in a bit of an intimidating way towards you, wanting justice, wanting something to wanting to correct the record on something that they previously felt was imbalanced or unfair. For some of you, this is someone that you were divorced with or are in the process of becoming divorced from, or there was some long-term relationship here that used to be in the upright and now is not. So someone wanting justice by this. And then that Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse could also be someone wanting to collaborate with you, although there's a lack of teamwork. Okay, this isn't for all of you, so this is a very specific message. For some of you, yes, you have an individual coming around this week who might be acting or speaking, because we had that Queen of Swords or whatever that was at the bottom of the deck in reverse. What was that? Queen of Swords in reverse. So in a very kind of emotionally abusive or kind of talking down to you, like in a degrading way, wanting to come back around. Could be someone you once shared your space with, whatever that means, or had some type of long-term or higher level of commitment with. And this person wants to come and have justice with you because they feel like in the past you either disregarded them or you didn't want to work with them, and they're trying to course correct the issue. And this person is holding on to past resentment. They want to reunite with you again, move on to calmer waters. If they had many options in the past in love, they don't want that anymore. They have settled on you, or at least that's what they'll tell you. This person is very remorseful and regretful for what they did, and they're unable to move on from the relationship. That's a storyline for some of you, won't resonate for all. For others of you, you are going to court this week or have been in the process of going to court. Either you or your spouse will be filing for a divorce this week or possibly going to speak to a lawyer. So if your marriage has been on shaky ground for quite some time, this could be the week that you or your partner decide to actually move forward with filing for a divorce. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If it's not you doing it, it's not, you know, for everyone. But again, a specific message. This person doesn't want to argue about it. They're open to changing the relationship. We were once married. I don't want to be married anymore. They want to move on to calmer waters by themselves. They might be using some... this person may have had a lot of options maybe on how to fix the relationship, but they don't want to do that. Are they regretful and remorseful? Yes, absolutely. But they will be filing for divorce this week if it's not you. If it's not you doing it. So that's the second message that I have. The third message I have for some of you watching is that there is an individual, probably this person who's coming back around again, that even though the two of you could not work together in the past, they do want to move on to calmer waters with you, and they are very remorseful for what they did or said in the past that may have made you feel disappointed or hurt or anything like that. The person does have, at least in their energy, a lot of regrets. What I didn't like was in the bottom of that deck, they're coming towards you in a very immature way for this new beginning, but they have no plan on how to take the relationship forward. We see a lot of, you know, the Wands in reverse, Three of Wands, Two of Wands. So yes, they want a new if this is a love relationship, a new passionate, creative beginning with you, but they don't know how the hell to take the relationship past the pain, past the Ten of Swords. Like, they want to drop the Ten of Swords. They want to recover with you and regenerate. This is a card of regeneration. But they don't know how to do it. And they're being, again, intimidating, right? They're being like very, almost verbally abusive to you and trying to coerce you or force you into taking them back. So I would be a little careful with this individual. For those of you in a love relationship, again, Page of Cups, love, emotional immaturity here, Six of Cups. Yeah, someone who they're stuck in the past in a very negative way. So for some of you, you have a friend, a family member, you know, from the past coming back around again and wanting to restore things, feeling really bad for whatever happened between the two of you. For others of you, you could be going to court this week or filing some type of papers regarding a divorce if it's not you, or inquiring with a lawyer, something like that, regarding a divorce. If it's not you, it's your spouse. This person doesn't want to discuss it. They don't want to argue about it. Again, whether it's you or them, just kind of wants to move on. They've made their decision. They've thought about it. They've thought about all the options and all the what ifs, and they decided to do it. They have some regret here, but they're moving on anyway. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. It looks like you need to deal with healing your emotional and mental trauma this week. Try not to overspend on the money. I do see you wanting to be victorious and start a new cycle in your life, so bravo to you. You do have a ghost from the past, I call them, coming back around again. For some of you, you have relationships moving towards divorce, whether it's on the part of you or your spouse. For some of you going through divorce, the person does want to reconcile. And for others of you, it is not a romantic relationship at all. It's just a friend or a family member from the past coming back around again, wanting to like move into calmer waters with you. The only advice here that I'm going to give you on this spread is, you know, the one thing that's missing here, I don't have a lot of cups, right? And cups in tarot signify love. The cup here is in the reverse. The cups here are in the reverse. The cups here, someone's crying over. The cups here are in the reverse. I would just say that regardless of the situation, and I'm never going to tell anyone what to do, that's not my job. But, right, you have to use your discernment and your divine gift of free will. But I would say to bring love into situations, even if it means letting someone go with love, whether because you're severing a friendship or a marriage or a long-term commitment or whatever, I would just say to do it in love and to love yourself, because that's the one thing I don't see you doing this week. I see you wanting victory and putting on a brave face, but I don't see you loving yourself. I see you trying to manipulate yourself into feeling better. So that would be my only advice to you this week, Sag, just to bring love into the situation or the relationship, and more importantly, to yourself. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my free videos, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It'll help incorporate your energy into my future readings. And until I read again for you, Sag, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.